Good morning, guys. Let's see. Is this recording? I cannot tell. Well, I hope so. And I hope this is in view. Let me go ahead and get this ready and taped down. Well, good morning, everybody. I hope you all are having an amazing day. So I got some updates to share along in this video today. Now, if I can just remember what they were, should have made notes. Oh, it's so sad. I guess that's just mom brain. So I just finished a commission birthday piece for one of my brother's friends on Twitch. And you guys should definitely go give him a follow. It's the Uncle Joe Show. If you guys are wild and enjoy what seems like a lucid dream and everything random, you will totally love that channel. You will absolutely love it. His laugh is contagious. But my brother also inspired me to start my own Twitch because I do want to start doing some online like classes. I want to start teaching people like how to paint, and more or less it's probably just going to start off with like my process, so that way I can just kind of get familiar with explaining how I do things, because like I've never taught anyone before. So it'll be kind of like what I'm doing on here on YouTube, but I figured it would be fun to try something new. So I might just utilize Twitch and YouTube for like my videos. And I've had a lot of requests, people asking like if I will do classes and stuff, and just right now I just don't have the space, like the setup for it. But as soon as I get the barn converted into my studio and gallery, I'll definitely be doing like classes and stuff and hosting events. I think it'll be so fun. So the paints I'm using today, you guys, are going to be acrylic, which is different because I was thinking about using watercolor, but like, look at these freaking colors. So these came from the palette from the commission piece I just got done making. And I have a ton of paint left on my palette, and I was like, I'm not going to waste that. And you guys know I don't like wasting things. It just gets under my skin. So I'll show you my lovely palette. The colors were just divine. Look at that. I don't know if I can get the whole thing in view, but yeah, that's the colors we're gonna go with today. And I think I'm gonna do, is it called the concentric circles? I think I'm gonna just do, kind of stick with that theme that I've been playing around with. But these little cards, I like to stamp my palettes and like from paintings I'm working on, just when I see colors and just the way things are blending, like this area, this area, this area. These also were a bonus right here too, but like this just really caught my eye, and these ones. So I'll take stamps of my palette, and then I'll do like abstract florals on these. If you guys have seen some of my previous videos, and I just love them. They always turn out just absolutely beautiful. So when I saw these this morning laying here, I left them there to dry overnight. I was like, yep, that's happening. We're using those. So, not to waste my palette, I am going to play around with some of that. Excuse me. I also have this Art Graph graphite powder. It's water soluble. I was thinking about doing maybe some just mark making first. The downside is I'm going to have to spray it with a fixative because it's water soluble. Otherwise, it's just going to move and make a mess, and I might just have to open up some windows because, again, I taped it to the table and not a board, so I could take it outside. So, yay. But yeah, I want to start with that first. And I'm going to be using my Meet-In acrylic set today for the graphite and for the paint that's left on my palette. These I actually won from Meet-In. Thank you. From their Instagram. They were doing a giveaway a few weeks ago. Might have been almost a month ago. Good grief. Time is like flying. Is it flying for anybody else? Because I swear 2 hours feels like 10 minutes anymore. So, and then I also had this vintage glass, and I was like, oh, that's so cute. And those will be perfect for that. So thank you, Meaden, for these, but I'll be trying these out today, and we'll just kind of see how it goes. Ooh, I like how stiff that one is. That might be a good signing brush. Ooh. Yeah, that one's a little soft at the tip. I like this one because it's more firm in the ferrule right there. So, what about that one? Ooh, that's like super fine. Gotta be careful with that one. So yeah, we'll see if these can take a beating. These are super soft, by the way. Wow, they feel like really soft. I guess I'm just used to my brushes because, boy, do I put some miles on them already. And I've only been painting for a year. Oh, and if you guys want to see that commission piece I just finished for Uncle Joe, you can check it out on my Instagram or my Facebook. And then if you guys want to follow me on Twitch, I'm under Amanda Martinez Art, same as everywhere else. So, and if you guys need the link, let me know in the comments, and I can drop the link too, just because some people were having trouble finding me, but I also have not done my first stream yet, so that might be why. And then I'm just going to use this washi tape for now for these lines, just because I don't have any painter's tape that's like this thin. So, oh, and it's so sparkly. Not quite sure how well this will hold up since I'm going to be using water, but we'll see. And it's so shiny. I love it. So I think that was some of the updates I wanted to share with you guys. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. Oh my gosh, this is pretty. This tape is the best. It just makes me want to paint. And then after this, today, after I'm done recording this one, I have to go, or get to go work on the piece on the easel. You know, you guys, I keep saying I'm going to show you the one I'm working on, and I have yet to, like, actually show you guys, and I really should. Oh, and I also forgot I'm using the watercolor paper. It's 9x12, cold pressed paper. Oops. And I just put it into 3-inch squares. Moon, go away. Go away, Moon. I know you want outside. Okay, now my dog wants outside. Of course you want outside because I started recording. That's how it works, right? They only want you when you're busy. Oh my gosh, this is pretty. I just like the paper or the tape. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh, I lost my end. There we go. And you know, I think this is actually Madeline's washi tape, so if she sees this, she's probably gonna be mad at me. Because I couldn't find mine. I think I have a black one somewhere, but that's okay. We'll stash it so she doesn't know. Do you want outside? Okay, where's me a minute, guys? Ooh, she just jumped up in there. Yeah, hopefully I can remember you guys to turn it around to show you the painting I'm working on right now. Well, maybe I can do it. I just don't want to mess anything up on my thing. Or stop the video. I'll end up messing it up. Okay, we'll just wait. But I also gotta find that workable fixative. So that way, when I'm done with the graphite, I can spray it. Oh man, it's gonna stink. I'm gonna have to open up the windows. Okay, so let's tear into this. And you guys can also find this on my Amazon store. Link in the description. Do I have, you know, I was looking for a filbert. This one will work. We'll just try this one out. See how it goes. And hopefully I don't make a giant mess. Wow, look at all that. Dude, this thing is like packed. And I want to say this thing was like super cheap too. I want to say it was like $5 or $6. I could be wrong, so don't hate me. yeah, I haven't used this yet, so let's see. Maybe we'll just start with making some of the circle shapes just to kind of play around with it, because I do love the way like my pencils look in my paintings when I paint over them. So I figured, maybe it will be just as cool using this. And I know an artist that paints just with, or she doesn't, like, would you call it painting? She paints with this, the graphite powder. She paints wildlife. She does a great job. There's a picture of her and I on my Instagram. And if I remember to, I'll put her name in the description if you guys want to check out her work too. So I wonder if this, like, because it says it's water soluble, I wonder if it kind of activates like my let me grab them, the Art Graph water soluble charcoal, or I think that's what it is. I wonder if it activates like those. I have not used this. I'm assuming maybe it's just the ground up version of that. So maybe. I just figured this would add like an extra layer of just dimension and an extra layer of mark making. But who knows, it might get completely covered up by all the paint that we do. Especially because I'll be using acrylic today. Oops, that got all wonky. It's funny, I never know how these videos are going to turn out, but you know what? I'm going to share it anyway, because if something cool happens, awesome. If it turns out to be Dudville, that's okay too. We'll see how it goes. Oh, I keep doing that over the tape, like, hello. There we go. Get some more up here. And I haven't done a full sheet like this with the concentric circles, I think it is. This one is not like perfectly round. It's kind of like egg-shaped, but that's okay. And I also like doing like this many squares at a time, because like sometimes you'll have some that turn out and some that won't. And that's okay. At least you'll like be happy that you had a few that actually turned out versus, you know, none at all, I guess. Now the dogs are barking. Now they want in. So we have a Siberian Husky. Her name is Moon. And she is my baby. And we also have a Blue Tick Walker hound. And she is extremely old, you guys. Like, she does not have much time left, and it breaks my heart. I mean, the poor dog has like cancer and a tumor that's like hanging. It's so sad. She's 13 or 14 now, so she is just the sweetest thing too. She's also a guard dog, but she is the sweetest thing. She loves her family to pieces. Okay, so I got that. Now I think I might make just some smaller ones in here. And then try to decide how to make some marks, I guess, with, oh, I didn't get any on there. Make some marks with it. And I love how these turn out, because you can also make like, you can use it as like one big piece, or you can cut them up into smaller ones, which I think is freaking amazing. Especially for art shows, because, you know, like sometimes people just don't have all the money in the world to get an original painting, but they can afford, you know, a $3 to $5 smaller piece, or like if it's a whole page, like 25. So it's fun to create things like this that are just more budget friendly for people, because, you know, we're not all made of money. And I was going to put a line right there, but I guess we'll just keep making lines. And just kind of see how it turns out. I almost wanted to do like kind of floral, like give the illusion of florals or something, but I am not quite sure what direction I'm going in. I think I'm just gonna wing it like I do with everything else in life. I just wing it. I'll do like a smaller circle. Let's see. Maybe just do some lines. Like some random ones. That's different. Oops. They're not all the same. There, this one will be more of the floral, I guess. Oh, I got my hair in there. There we go. Let's see. And then like that. And like that. Like that. Okay. I think I'm almost done with some marks with this. This one, like, I don't know, it looks like a football or something. Not like my favorite, but kind of just keep going with this floral thing, I guess. Because apparently that's where my hand and mind would like to go, so. Whoops, made that one look like the other ones. And maybe some more in the back. There we go. It's kind of fun. How about some lines right here? And again, I don't know how much of this is going to get covered up, so I guess we'll just see. Maybe we'll just color this one in. Ooh, that's cute. I like the little marks from the brush tip. That's cool. Gives it some added texture. Here, we'll do that on this one too. Let's see. I don't know where I was going with that one. It's kind of disappointing, but that's okay. Let's make another circle there. I guess I better hold on to that because I don't want it to fall. Let's make this one like this, I guess. Not quite sure what to do with that one. Make some little marks in the center. It's kind of blah, but that's okay. There we go. It's something. How about we'll do that? Okay, that'll work. Oh, I forgot to do more on this one. Almost forgot it. Let's see. We'll do this one kind of similar. It's over the tape, but that's okay. At least it helps me keep on track with what I'm doing. There we go. Not quite sure how I'm gonna clean that out. I don't know if water is the best option, but I guess I'll figure that out. Okay, so I think I'm done with the graphite powder. So now I'm gonna have to open up some windows to get that smell as quickly as possible. Alright, I opened up some windows. Click on that. Okay, let's make sure we're still recording. We are. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna have to spray this one because it's water soluble. Well, I guess I could have tested it out to see what it would do. I'll just use the same brush and see if it activates in the same way. Oh, it does. It does activate the same way. Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna have to do a really thorough job of washing that out just to make sure I don't leave charcoal on it. So I'll set that to the side. And then I'll go ahead and give this a good spray. Get everything out of the way here. Now, I'm using the Workable Fixative, so it should keep everything for the most part in place. And I do also have this and varnish on my Amazon store too, because I get these by the case because I paint so much. And sometimes when you spray it this way too, it'll almost activate like these type of materials because it's wet, and so it makes it darker sometimes. Woohoo! Definitely spray this outside. Do not spray it in your house. It is stinky. Oh my gosh. I might go open up one more window because that is intense. So hopefully that will hold everything in place. My goodness, this stuff is stinky. Wish I had a fan in here. That would help. Okay, so this is trash. Let me move that. And then I also pulled out my water and alcohol. My pink bottles, I always keep the alcohol in. White is for water. Just to kind of give different marks. I did remember the heater this time, which is awesome. I'm gonna kind of fan this, so hopefully it'll dry quicker with my little reusable palette thing here. Yeah, highly recommend. Please do not spray that in your house or studio. Like, definitely spray it outside. Okay, and then I also brought that sea sponge that we used that one time, And you guys, it did wash out pretty good. Like, some of the colors stained it, obviously, but I think this thing's going to be pretty reusable for a while. I am excited about that. I should have blown it off first before spraying it, because these little chunks, if they get wet, they're going to, like, spread and mix. So, it's okay. We're here to learn. I also did pull out my King Art ink line pen, and this is number, I don't know, it says number 8 on the bottom. And then I have my HB pencil, I have a gel pen, a white gel pen, and then I have the gold gel pen. So just in case I want to add some things, I also do have the acrylic paint markers to do some marks on stuff with as well, just in case I decide to. So these ones, I think I've shown those before. Let me set that back over here. Oh, you guys, I was going to show you my cards. Are these not freaking cute? I decided to get square ones. Are they not just freaking adorable? Oops. I love how they turned out. So cute. I've gotten so many compliments on them. I just love them. I got them off Vistaprint, so if you guys are interested, that's where you can find to make those. All right, so I also used black and white on the portrait piece that I did for that commission. So I have black and white to use, and look how much I scored out, you guys. I'm so mad at myself. I thought I was gonna use so much more than I did. Jeez. So I'll set that to the side too. Move the heat gun for a minute, get my brushes ready, move my palette closer. Not sure if you guys can see that, but I want to try to use as much as I possibly can today of these paints. We'll see. Let's see what happens. Yes, I do cover my paint with plastic. Okay. So, can you guys even see that? Kinda. Ooh, guys, get a load of these colors right here. Can you even see that? These colors. It's like magenta and that light blue. That's pretty. I think we might have to use those. Okay, let's find, should we start with a small or medium? Kind of want to start with a medium. Let's see what happens. I don't want to get too refined too quick. Okay, so let's just get this wet. I'm going to spray the palette with some water just to kind of keep it damp for now. So that blue is really pretty, and I think I want to play with that first. Like I said, I don't know what's going to happen here. It might cover some things up, but that's okay. The goal is to just play around and have fun. Figure out what you like, what you don't like. And make a mess. That is really pretty. I wasn't expecting to paint with a whole lot of blue today, but when I saw those two colors together, it just kind of made my day. I don't know why. Maybe somebody out there enjoys blue. You know what? I think I'm going to paint the inside of this circle because I really don't care for that weird football shape that I put in there. So we'll just cover it up. Easy peasy. You don't like something? Cover it up. It's a good thing it's not crazy hot today. Those poor dogs would be super mad at me right now. Let's see. Let's clean that out. So far, I'm liking these brushes. I like how soft they are. Hopefully, like I said, they can withstand the beating because I'm pretty rough with my brushes. All right, so that pinkish red color. I think I mixed this like violet with a pink, and it was probably a neon maybe. Ooh, that's pretty. I got tons of neon colors out, so maybe we can just go like this and just do some in between the circles. Ooh, that color together is nice. I like that. It's pretty. Let's see, kind of go this way with it. Man, these are really soft. I like that. Let's get some more. A little bit more of the neon. Kind of lightens it up a little bit. Those colors look really good. Sometimes you gotta go over it multiple times because of the tape. Get some more. Like I said, my goal is to use up all this paint because I don't want to waste any of it. That's why I have such a hard time with just like playing with paint and like just different things that I'm doing, because like I feel like if it's not for a purpose, like if it's not creating something for someone else, you know, it just feels like, why am I using it? I don't know. So I'm trying to learn to let myself play and experiment and just have fun with it. Wow, that is making that blue just like come to life. Best decision made today. So this morning I got that birthday present painting mailed off. And my goodness, like shipping is so much now, you guys. Like through UPS, it was gonna be like $100. But through USPS, through the post office, it was like $100. But through UPS, it was only like 80 or 60. I cannot think while I'm painting. Right brain activated. Oops, I covered up that. Oh, I keep forgetting that's like tape and I keep trying to paint it. Oh, that's really pretty. Did I get all the circles like in between? I'm not quite sure. Let me get some more water on this before it dries. Just to make sure. And I kind of want to spray some alcohol on it just to see what happens. I know I haven't exactly done a whole lot, and some of it's still pretty wet, so it's not doing the exact same thing as it does like on whatchamacallit, on canvas. That's okay. Maybe we can water this color down and add something else to it. I don't normally paint with purple, guys, so let's just add some purple and maybe some more of that neon pink and see what happens. Not a lot. Let's take some more of that magenta or violet. That really darkened it up. Let's see. Let's do... Oh, I'm afraid I'm going to cover up. Oh, that was pretty. Oh, that's a pretty color. Maybe we'll do... I feel like I'm already getting too tight with what I'm doing. I'm already trying to do like the flower petals when this is supposed to be like abstract still. That's okay. Still learning. There we go. Kind of fill in the circle there. Just so it gives it a different like pop of color. I think I'm gonna water this down. And maybe do some, there we go, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, I know this is like end layer things to do, but I just want to play. And I feel like all these colors just blended beautifully together on that painting. And it was like a, oh, what's that style? It's like a 90s synth wave. So that's where you can kind of see like the neon colors come into play. Maybe we'll use some of this green. That's really pretty. How about we do a little smart move. I should not have done the splatters yet. We can do that like in between some of these. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Let's see. Let's put some on this circle, which is mostly tape. That's okay. Maybe I'll just sell it with the tape on there. I'm just kidding. All right. This green isn't really popping that much like the blue and the magenta and the purple are. So maybe I won't do a whole lot with this green. Maybe we need more neon colors. What do you guys think? Should we play with the neon colors? Oops, oh no, the brush fell in the water. So I'm used to like when I'm doing these, doing the watercolor, and so they're very transparent, whereas these are not as transparent. So let's see, what would go really good? Should we do like a orange, or should we do a neon red, neon yellow? Let's just take this and we'll see what happens. It's not very much, so maybe we'll just do a little bit. Ooh, holy cow, that was bright. Let's do kind of like this. Just kind of see what happens. It's actually not that bad. Maybe we'll toss in some of that orange, just because I'm almost out of the other one. That orange is pretty. Let's take the rest of that and do this one. I'm pretty happy that spray really kept the charcoal, or the, what is it called? Oh my gosh, I'm having a brain fart right now. The graphite powder is really keeping it. Where's my water? I forgot what I was saying. It's keeping it in place. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it really doesn't. So it's kind of funny. That's cool. How about we do neon red on this one? Just to give it something. That orange kind of mixed in with it a little bit. This is getting getting a little weird, but that's okay. Usually by the time you get to like, if you're doing stencils or mark making with like pens and stuff, it tends to turn out pretty cool. I feel like every painting goes through an ugly stage, like every single painting. Let's see if we can find a trend. Ooh, turquoise? No, I don't know. I want to do it. My mind's telling me no, but I can't help myself. Let me just get some water on that. Try to make it as transparent as I can. Oh, I love this color so much. All right, we're doing it. Oh, look at that. That is gorgeous. Oops, went over there a little bit. That is so pretty. Okay, we're gonna do around the circle. Oops. I cut it off there. Oops, missed a spot. Ooh, that is really pretty, you guys. It's one of my favorite colors. This and orange, which is funny because yellow used to be my favorite color of like all time, for like ever. And then since I started painting, orange has become my absolute favorite color, and I used to loathe orange. I thought it was like the ugliest color in the world. I didn't know why anybody in their right mind would like orange. And now that I know what I can do with orange, what I've seen done with orange, it just blows my mind. I have a whole new outlook on orange. Let's kind of outline this little guy right here. And how about this one? Just some wonky little circles. That actually is really cool. Do you think like that's enough? I don't think it's ever enough. We're doing the outside of this one too. Kind of want to add it on this one, but I don't. Or even this one. I don't know what to do, guys. Maybe I should just outline all of them. Just do it. Take my own advice. I always tell people, just do it. If you're thinking about it, just do it. So far, my least favorite would have to be this one. But I think it's because it doesn't have anything on it. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know how to feel about it yet. But I don't think I'm even close to done to be able to say if I like it or not. We still recording? We're still recording. Okay. It's kind of different. It's kind of different. All right, let's see. Well, I used up my neons. I used up that like neon pink. Well, there's some of a pink left over here. So happy I'm using this up. Let's see. How about we do some, what should I do on this one? Maybe just some lines. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do with that one. I don't know how I feel about it yet. Maybe this one could be the pink. I'm gonna water this one down too, so it goes a lot further. Let's just see what happens. Try to keep it out of the blue here. Like I said, I'll try to keep it as transparent on some of these as I can. What do you guys think so far? A little wonky, but that's okay. We like wonky hair. Oh my gosh, the dogs are scratching at the door. Interesting. I feel like I need to maybe add in some lines right here. I really wish this tape was part of the piece. I love the glittery look. I wonder if I have anything that's like shimmery. Probably have some watercolors that are shimmery that I could throw on top. Let's see, do I have any pretty pink ones? Let's see, let me clean up my brush real quick. Okay, I think that was it for all the pretty ones. What did I do with my towel? I lost it. I don't know where I set it down at. Okay. Yeah, so I do have these pretty shimmery watercolor. Maybe I'll use, because like this is like a white. Maybe I'll just stick to that and use like this silverish one to do some mark making after I'm done with the acrylic. Let's see, do you think we should do like an orange for this one, or do you think it's gonna be too orange because I already got like an orange there? I do have purple, blue, teal, that like seafoam green, the baby blue. I have yellow and orange, and possibly a red. Let's see, if this was red, I feel like it wouldn't really stand out because of the magenta color. I really love that color. These two together with that blue, mwah, stunning. Okay, I can't decide. Do I want yellow or orange? I kind of want to do yellow. Ooh, this yellow is almost completely dry. I'm using it. Water it down to the best of my ability. So I might be covering up. Oh, actually, it's actually doing pretty good, transparent wise, for the most part. I like it. Good choice. So if you guys are painting along with me, make sure you share your photos if you got Instagram, and make sure and tag me because I want to see your beautiful pieces. I think that's part of the fun, seeing what everybody else creates too. We're all different, and no matter what, even if somebody did something exactly like mine, it wouldn't be exactly like mine. It would be, whoops, it would be yours, because everybody just naturally has their own style, which I think is just freaking cool. Okay, that actually is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I really like that. Maybe we should just dot some yellow in this. Why? I don't know. Because I want to. There we go. Alright, what are we going to do with this? I really feel like I filled up that whole square, so I really don't have to do any more to that one, I don't think. Although that blue looks like it needs a little touched up in that corner. So let me kind of do that real quick. There we go. That's cool. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see this little corner right here. Let's just fill it with the blue. I didn't even realize I didn't get that. Is there anything else I forgot? Wow, that looks cool. I want to see what it looks like through the camera. Ooh, super vibrant. Okay, so still haven't used all of my paint on here, but that's okay. Oh, I have the green. I forgot I had that. Okay, let me spray this again, make sure it doesn't dry on me. Best I can here. This green is gorgeous. I think I might actually, should I do it over that or this? Maybe let's just do some of it and see. Ooh, that needs more water. That one was like almost dry. There we go. We can make this one, this side, more green. Should we do all of it? I really don't want to. How about, ooh, that's pretty. We'll do the center, that color. And then how about we do like an X with it over here. And then how about we do some dots with it on this side. That's cool. I kind of like that. Let's just add some more green dots on this one. Those will look so pretty together. I'm glad I tried that. Now I kind of want to add it over here. Maybe for the center. It doesn't show up a whole lot, but that's okay. I think that's all I really can do with that green to where it'll show up. It's so pretty. Alright, let's see. What else can we do? Should we do some stencils on top? Oh, phone ding. Sorry guys, I forgot to put it on Do Not Disturb. Okay, so I'll set that to the side so I can wash that one. Ooh, or maybe I should do some of the watercolor first and then do some stencils. I didn't even think of that. Let's do, I'm gonna activate this one. Yes, I got this off Shein like almost 1.5 years ago. It was really funny because the picture obviously made it look way bigger. I totally should have read the dimensions. I'm just gonna kind of put it around where like I have some of the tape already. Just kind of bring back some of the sparkle. Let's see, we need this one all the way around. This one. Water. We are just gonna kind of see what happens. And I was surprised, these are actually really pigmented for being off of Shein, like. But I do want to try out some of the like higher end name brand shimmery ones because I've seen some pretty good reviews of them. Ooh, that's pretty. Keep forgetting this doesn't have to be like perfect. Let go and stop being a perfectionist. Easier said than done, right? Just adding some different shimmery things in here. Did I forget one? I think I forgot this one. I love this. You can totally just play around and I swear 9 times out of 10 though, these things turn out freaking amazing. Oh my gosh, look at this. This one's almost gone, you guys. I've used it so much. Maybe I want to do inside the circle. What's this one? Ah, kind of mixed. Ah, I got it into my paint. Now it's a maroon shimmer, not shimmer, or shimmer. Oh, that's pretty. That was hilarious. I cannot word today. We will not talk about it. Oh, lost my brush in the water again. And I may end up using all these brushes today, huh? Okay, what was I gonna do? Stencils. That's what I'm gonna do. Those are stamps. Where are all my stencils? I should have been more prepared, guys. Sorry. So I'm just gonna find some cool textures really quickly. Let's just pick some random ones and see what we find. I will use some ones that I think they're ugly and see how they turn out. Like that one, I think it's supposed to be like a tree or something. That's funky. That's kind of funky, but I kind of like it. Oh, but I was supposed to pick ones I don't like. Okay, well the tree one I don't like. Here's another like tree one. Don't like. These are a little too patterny. I wanted something more abstract-y, so let's just take the ugly one and see what we can come up with of this one. Should we use the white? I kind of feel like we should use the white because I got it out. And then I don't have a sponge to use per se at the moment, but I do have this like sea sponge. So, oh, this white kind of has some pink in it. Okay, let's just kind of dab some off so it's not too thick. And just kind of see what happens. Add something. Well, that's fun. Okay, how about a little bit here? I just kind of feel like it needed to be lightened back up just a little bit in some areas. I think I need more paint. It's mixing with all these other colors. Now it's like yellow. That is not white. Darn it. Okay, well, I guess we'll have some yellowish spots. That's okay. It's kind of neat. Wow, that's funky. As much as I did not like this stencil, actually kind of cool. Ooh, that actually looks really cool. Oh, I loves it. Let's see, is that enough? Ooh, that was kind of too blobby. Let's see. I think I need some in this corner. Like it. Digging it. It's actually not that bad. Man, these things surprise me all the time. All right, I'm gonna drop that in the water just so I don't let the acrylic dry on it. That actually turned out pretty cool. For taking one that I was not fond of and using it, I was actually impressed. All right, let's spray the paint one more time. I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna use any more off this because now I kind of feel like I want to do some mark making. Oh, I'm surprised I actually got to use some watercolor on there. I really didn't think I was gonna use watercolor today. Time for a sippy sip with my drink from our local barista. Yum. I get the is that the iced cookie mallow with white coffee, sugar free. iced. Not every day, but it is pretty good. Okay, well now that I added like white back into it, kind of thinking I don't want to use the white gel pen. I think that's out. That's out, buddy. Yep. I'm not sure if this black would show up. I almost wish I had a Sharpie with a thicker... Oh, you know what? I got my paint markers. Let's use those. Okay, so these are the Artex paint markers I got off Amazon. And I'm kind of thinking I should cover up that paint palette so that it doesn't dry out while I'm doing the last bit of this. So let me take this back over there and cover it back up, because I could always do some more pieces of this with the other colors that I didn't use. So I'm just going to pull out my saran wrap and cover that. Like, this is a staple in my studio. I cannot live without it. I even cover my oils with it when like I have to step away, even though I'm sure the oils would be fine, but I don't know. Obviously if they're going to be out for more extended time, I put them in the freezer, but if you didn't know, you can put your oil paints in the freezer if you are going to be away for a week or something. But I also had this black and white, but like I said, I think I'm going to stick to mark making, and I'm trying to give this a little extra minute to dry. I do have the heat gun, but I hate blaring that in your guys' ears, and I don't edit my videos, so I might use the gold gel pen. I don't know. Let's just see what's in this magical box. Let me put this paint back over here. There we go. That way I got more room to play. And I don't have the rolly chair today, guys, so I have to keep scooting it around. Well, there is a gold in here. I wonder what that one looks like. Ooh. Okay, no offense, but it's like super yellow green. Wonder if that would... Oh, it actually doesn't look too bad on here. Okay, I take it back. I always second guess and like question things. I just need to use it and try it and shut up. You know? But this pen is leaking. It's like coming out the top of it. Or like, what is it doing? I don't know. I like this one because it looks like a heart. Totally unintentional, but amazing. Let's see. I want to do like another circle. Kind of circle. Let's make multiple circles and see what we think. It's okay. I wonder if this will leave a splatter with whatever it's doing. No. It's just being weird. Yeah, these pens don't splatter very well. Okay. My intent was not to mess with gold quite as much today, so I might just hold off on doing more with that for now, just because I want to play around with other colors, especially black. I want to see what the black's gonna do. Let's just do some squiggly lines. At least it's pretty much dry for the most part, so it's pretty good. All right, let's do some more of the circles. Did I do anything? Nope. Did I get them all? Whew. That made it look like a donut. one doesn't really have a circle per se in it anymore. We'll bring it back. Let's see. Hope I didn't just ruin it. Maybe I shouldn't have used the black. Should we do like a light pink? I like this. It's kind of more of a pastel color. I might use this one. Let's see. What kind of marks do I want to make? Maybe just do more circles too. Because it was supposed to be concentric circles, and instead I kind of went on my own merry little way. To not let it be concentric circles. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about it. I was trying to give it more texture with the stencil. Sometimes I have a hard time getting in my right brain when it comes to making, like mark making. Like I do want to add more black, but I don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. Let's see. Maybe bring back in the flower element to it. It doesn't look like a straight up donuts. Like this one, I'm trying to remember what I did. I think that was what I did on this one, maybe. Are we rescuing it, guys? Did we rescue it? I hope so. This might be a little bit longer than I thought it was going to be. Let's see. This one was kind of like petals like this. That one actually looks kind of cool. I like that one. Let's see. Trying to think of what else we can do. Kind of like in this area right here. It's actually pretty. Let's see. There we go. I'm not the best at flowers, so I can't remember what I did on this one. I think I'm overthinking it. Let's just make some lines. Not bad. I'm kind of digging that one. It's kind of interesting. Let's see, what have I not really done? Over here. This one's kind of interesting, but it looks like it needs something right here. So let's do some lines on this one. And we could do some little circles. Okay. How about some little circles over here? Kind of make it look like it's in the background to the stencils. Keep telling myself to do variations of what I normally do. Let's see. Should always do some lines like this. Well, that was kind of neat. I kind of feel like that might be it for now. I don't know. I didn't really do a whole lot with this one. It is interesting though. I'm trying to look at like each individual square. These ones are kind of blah. I think this one, I like this one. I like this one. This one's cool. I like this one. I like this one. Sometimes you can save them by adding more stuff, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm trying to like think of what other possibilities I could do. Like these ones, I really want to do more. Maybe even that, I don't know. Maybe not. I might call it a day. I think it turned out pretty neat though. What do you guys think? I might add more stuff to it later and then share it on Instagram. But this turquoise and like magenta color, freaking gorgeous, especially with the baby blue and the shimmer. I really like that. Well, let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I will see you on the next one.